Right now, you can still be fired for being overweight from a job. In 2024, there is no explicit law against firing or terminating someone because of their size, their weight. And the explanation usually falls in line with health issues and financial liabilities. Now, I raise an eyebrow at that because I have worked with plenty of people who were thin and fell victim to a debilitating or terminal illness. And so falling into that classification, it seems like a really slippery slope. It feels very Gattaca, if you're familiar with that movie. And then recently, two scientists have found at Harvard Crimson Review that fat high school students are discriminated against by teachers and college interviewers. A fat high school girl has 1/3 less chance of getting into a college than her thin classmate. And although overweight boys face the same problem, their chances are slightly better because men's dressing standards tend to hide fat, whereas women's clothes do not. Yep. And just recently, Kate Manne, she's a philosopher, she's written a book called On Shrinking. And in that, she cites that there's considerable evidence of the adverse health effects of being subjected to social stigma and having highly internalized weight bias. And she cites research that some of those effects include high blood pressure, abnormal blood glucose and triglyceride levels, abnormal cholesterol, and a heightened level of inflammation and cortisol. And I want to focus on that last one. I want to talk about that. Heightened level of inflammation and cortisol. Those are things that are found in people who have suffered trauma. You find with people in disaster zones or have had a major thing happen to them. And so they found this in obese people, in fat people, largely driven by the biases they experience. So the mental cost of being heavy takes a physical and emotional toll on your body. So I talk about this because I've experienced this weight discrimination my entire life, even in television and outside of television. When I was in school, teachers